laundry. We're trying to get the stovetop to work. Aileen made eggs for herself for breakfast. Yeah.
Bon appetit to myself.
Aileen made me a coffee, but I prefer a lighter breakfast with a banana, a pear, and some kind of pistachio thing. Our Air B&B sitting area. We're at ground level on the street, so you can see some cars. Kitchen, there's some spices and oil and things. We have a whole lot of stuff, oven. Still have our laundry hanging here. Couch, sitting area, and a giant TV. Bathroom. This morning is for working on my videos and giving my feet a bit of a rest. I'm in the Airbnb bedroom at the desk to have my lunch because Aileen's on the phone with Germany. So for lunch, I have a baguette and I have this special gourmet cheese from the region. It's called Trap Day, something with an E, I won't pronounce because I'll get it wrong. And it's made at a monastery, and this cheese is made with walnut liqueur. It smells so nice. I'll just take a bite. Oh, delicious. Delicious. One of the lesser known gastronomical treats here in the area. Ho ho ho. Right, I'm back in the main room. Aileen is cooking eggs for lunch for herself. And I have some leftover pizza, so this is my lunch part 2. And I also have a craft beer. This is a Palmier IPA, and a shout out to Roseanne, thank you very much for the beer. And she lives in France, and she's been helping me out a little bit with some stuff. So thank you also for being someone who I can text if I have an issue here in this country. So let's try this IPA, India Pale Ale. Wow. It, like the hoppiness just, did you burn your eggs? Sorry. She burned her eggs. The hoppiness just like, hit my taste buds really quick. Really effervescent of a beer. Nice and tasty. Thank you, Roseanne.
I'm not sure if I can eat that.
How did you burn your eggs when you're standing right over them?
Because look, like on the, it was probably too hot.
My apartment is number 38. And now I am going sightseeing. I'm walking by a cinema. This is the movie I'd be most interested in. Who is this? Raining on me. Wow. They're doing some restoration work, so I can't go down there. It is super impressive to see such a well-preserved part of Roman history in the middle of this busy city.
According to legend, Saint Front made the big hole in the side of the tower. Demons were living within, so he used his staff to drive them out. In reality, it was the result of removing large blocks that formed the entryway, causing the collapse of the portion above. Or maybe it was demons. Who knows?
Pretty cool. Going down into the garden area and to the museum. The Archaeology Museum is closed on Tuesdays, so unfortunately this is going to be my only museum visit in the city. This place looks incredible. Not sure how to go inside.
Vesunna was founded over 2,000 years ago while Augusta, the first Roman emperor, was setting up the administrative organization of Gaul, recently conquered by Julius Caesar. In 1959, digging uncovered the ruins of a vast and richly decorated home, ornate with wall paintings, which was occupied from the 1st to the 3rd century. The layout is typical of the large urban homes called domus in Latin, a central garden surrounded by porticos and colonnades, heated rooms, a kitchen, reception areas, baths, all signs of the wealth of the owners. Romans allowed conquered people to keep their own gods as long as the emperor's cult was practiced. Over time, the rituals changed and sometimes overlapped. There are numerous examples of this. Here is Bacchus with 3 small horns on his head. The city had excellent trade relations, including knowing where to get the best wine. Yeah. Certain rooms of the domus was heated by hypocaust, a typical Roman floor heating system powered by a fireplace in an adjoining room. Mobile fire baskets were probably used as the occupants moved from one place to another depending on their activities. Their cuisine was also elevated when a variety of ingredients like spices were imported from all over the empire. They didn't have a written language, so merchants quickly learned how to speak and write Latin, the official language after the conquest by Rome.
Map of the network of Roman cities, and I see a number that I've been to on the Camino. The people in the ticket office / gift shop were so kind. I bought myself a bookmark and a little trinket. Show you later when it's not raining. And even on the outside of the museum, it's très joli. Really nice. Okay, next stop, cathedral. In the old part of the city. Okay.
Named after Saint Front, the first bishop of Perigueux, the cathedral has undergone many changes before arriving at its current Romano-Byzantine architecture. It was built in the 12th century on the site of a church from the 4th century. The building is in the shape of a Greek cross, with the center and each side of the cross supporting a large dome, each supported by pendentives. This is not a common layout for Christian churches and was inspired by St. Mark's Basilica in Venice and the Church of the Holy Apostles of Constantinople. During the 4th and 5th centuries, Gothic styles in the cathedral were introduced. The cathedral steeple stands 62 meters high and is the oldest in France. Saint Front is the saint of Christian churches. The decline of Perigueux started around 1575 when the Huguenots pillared the building and removed all its furnishings. The ancient relics of Saint Front that were originally the heart of the cathedral were thrown into the Dordogne River. The cathedral is notable for its simplicity and lack of decoration, but I managed to find some great sculptures inside, including this one of my favorite, Joan of Arc. As I wandered through the cathedral, it was quite dark and difficult to pick up things on the camera. I almost missed seeing Saint Jacques in a little cathedral off to the side. The cathedral is tightly packed in the historic center, so again, it was difficult for me to film all its majesty.
Chocolate restaurant. You think the chocolate hedgehog is impressive? I am Groot, chocolate style. He's big. Look at Aileen's head. Look at Groot's head.
I could eat his head.
Eat his head. So this is what I bought at the museum. A bookmark of Jupiter's face and a cool coin from the museum. Snack time, chips and guacamole. Oh! I proudly present my dinner. The starter this evening will be one big cucumber cut up with salt and pepper. The main is aligo, which is potatoes and cream and butter and cheese. For dessert, this pistachio thing that I don't know what it is. And to accompany my meal is this very fancy beer I found in the grocery store today. It is from here, Astier de Périgueux. This one's actually from this region, and I definitely know it's from this region because it says it has walnut liqueur inside, and they're all about walnuts and ducks and foie gras. Hopefully there's no foie gras in the beer. You never know with the French. Okay, so let's pop this open. Cheers again. Ooh, come on, to Eliza. Ooh, and Alice. Okay. All right. I thought it was going to be really sweet. It is sweet, but not too sweet. I can definitely taste a subtle walnut flavor, very similar to the walnut cheese I ate earlier today. It's pretty nice.